real quick, just a tiny little update, and it's nothing to get excited about. I got a call from UCLA today, and they just wanted to remind me to call my nurse to get the piece of paper that they need. So, it hasn't been forgotten. It's just that it takes time to get the paper from the insurance company that's super busy, and then to get it to UCLA, and then, everything takes time. It has been a long time since I've been accepted into the program, though. It seems like an exceedingly long time. But when you think about it, I first saw my liver test results in October. And I got all of my tests in October, November. And so for all of December, I was pretty much left alone. So, from getting my blood taken to here has been a very short time. And I was saying last night, even though it didn't go over well, I see horror stories of people who wait years to get here, even. So, a few months, I'm sure that's pretty par for the course. And the fact that my insurance has given me a pretty good, they've accepted, it's not going to cost me anything. It's not going to cost me much. The meds are going to be real expensive. I don't know how I'm going to work that out. I might have to, I might have to get help with, and that's unfortunate, but that's only for the first, year or so. I can't afford $1,500 of meds, and they can be that expensive. So hopefully they'll be able to work with me in some kind of way. So I'm not on the hook for tens of thousands of dollars for the first year of meds if I get transplant. This is if transplant. But the evaluation is going to be free too, I think. I don't think it's contingent on me actually getting the transplant, because I can take this evaluation according to Cigna to any hospital if I get declined, which I'm almost certain to get declined. I can't imagine my MELD score is within transplant. Maybe it's enough to go on the list. We'll see, but I don't imagine it's urgent at this point. It could be. These things, they could be, a lot worse than the symptoms will show, and I accept that, but I don't feel it to be true. I don't think I need a transplant right now. I don't imagine there's that much cirrhosis. There might be, inside. I don't know. We'll find out. But the last time we heard, the numbers were going down, and I'm using my S9, and I don't have natural light. I don't have my light bulbs on. This is just natural light, and I feel a lot less jaundiced, but I can still see it. It just looks like less. So that doesn't mean anything. I can tell that I'm still jaundiced. My arms are still jaundiced. It doesn't maybe show up as well, but it does look better than even it looked like earlier this week. But again, it's hard to tell. So I'm not holding on to that right now because I can't. I can do anything I want, but it feels like I have to prepare for the worst. I have to. And the worst is transplant. So that's probably why I've been, and there's such a roller coaster emotion. Well, also, there's a lot of things, I'm sure. So, like I said, I think next week is when we're going to start making appointments. Or the week after, depending on how long the insurance company takes to get back to me. I'll know that they have their paper when my insurance nurse calls me and talks to me about my plan, which is, I paid my first premium, my last check, and it hurts. It hurts. But if it makes me spend less, on meds and stuff, then it's worth it. And I will go back down once this is over, or if I'm dead. I mean, we have to face the possibility. I have to face the possibility I may not get through this. Transplant is not a miracle. People die in transplant. People die in the first year. 50% of people die in the first year. I realize that I'm strong, and all my other systems are in good order. But that doesn't mean I'm going to live. It doesn't mean I'm going to live. And I could be like severely disabled. I could have all kinds of things go wrong. So that is the worst case scenario. Or it could just be like, well, I'm fine. I can clearly make lifestyle changes with no issue, which is great. I'm a lot more awake today, but I'm still tired. I think there's a little bit of fatigue lingering behind me. I think I just want to go to bed. But I'm not going to give into it. I'm not calling in sick tomorrow, no matter how tired I am. I'm not going to just lie down this weekend either. I'm not going to go anywhere or do anything special. I think someone might be coming over. Or maybe it's just sort of up in the air. I thought there might... It doesn't matter. We'll find out when the weekend comes. But I'm going to sleep well tonight. So... yeah. It was... whenever I see UCLA Liver show up on my phone, I'm like, oh God. But you have to answer it. I have to answer it. I can't run away from this as much as I want to. I just want to run away from it. I just want to stop answering the phone and stop answering emails and just cocoon in here, but like that's almost certainly a death sentence. I mean, I can't get Ursodiol forever if I don't participate in medicine. What am I going to order it from in-house pharmacy forever? Guess I could do that, but it's not a good idea. I've used in-house pharmacy a lot. One of the things I did in my youth is I took care of my grandma who had Alzheimer's disease. My dad's mom. Who was an angel. If ever there was an angel on this planet, my grandma was. Both of them. It's true, they were angels. And I would do it again in a heartbeat, even though it was traumatic. But sometimes when there'd be trying to get her a new Alzheimer's drug, the insurance would be playing around with her, so I'd have to order it from in-house pharmacy until the insurance would approve it. And I mean, Alzheimer's drugs don't really work, but we had to try something. At least the Alzheimer's drugs in like 2004. There's new classes now. They just need to go after things other than the plaques. I don't think the plaques are the problem. I think it's what goes on before the plaques. It's a problem. I've been reading articles about how it's because the cells aren't able to clean themselves properly, and so they just explode, and that's where the plaques come from. And so we need to treat that. We need to be able to clean these cells, the neurons. We need to be able to get them cleaned out effectively. Anyhow, that's just a theory. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. Anyway, I didn't mean to talk for almost a full 10 minutes again, but I just get to talking. So, this will be the last one for today. I will talk to you later, though. Thank you.